Hello, Jill here. Today I was working in my craft room and I had a bigger mess than this on my desk, and I was making some of the ephemera pieces, pockets, etc. for my botanical, for my journal, my collage collection journal. And I thought, well, maybe I would show you some of the signatures that I have done so far and what I've done with these. You may have seen my post about the butterfly, because she's going to go in this journal. And I have yet to make the he, but I have the wings sitting on my desk. I made some of these wonderful faux glassine bags out of tracing paper, and I just love how they turned out. This one is not in there, but other ones are, which I'll show you. And I made some of these fabric page extensions, and they are in some of the signatures, which I'll show you. This one's actually going to be an insert, but I don't have that one done yet. So this is not, if you're looking for a finished flip through of the journal, is not completed yet. I've been working on it just about every day. I have also been working on starting a new slow stitch project, which those of you who love to stitch will probably see bits and pieces coming up shortly. But someone had asked me, can we see what you've done in your Nature Journal collage book? And I thought, yeah, I could do a flip through for what I have now. I was going to wait till the end, so this won't be complete, but you'll see where I'm headed. And we'll get started in just a minute, but first I wanted to thank everyone, thank all of you, because you are in my thoughts daily. You are so great sending messages, so great subscribing to my channel. I truly appreciate it. It has surprised the heck out of me that people want to see some of the things that I make, or how I make them. And I'm just thrilled to be able to share with you what I have. So let me maybe we don't need to set them aside. It's going to be chunky. She's not done yet, and look how chunky she is. And if you recall, I made this cover, which also has might be just a short, but it's in the playlist for this Nature Journal collage. And you can see she's going to be quite chunky. She's going to be very pretty. And once I got this cover done, I actually wrapped it around a thing so it would kind of get the bend, so I could tell where the spine was going to be. So this remains flexible because I can make the back shorter, and of course the cover isn't made yet, but we'll work that out later. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what I've done. Many pages are not completed yet. This is one of the you've probably seen the fabric page extension. And I actually extended this page, which wasn't long enough, but I extended it with a fabric page, which I think turned out lovely. So let me scoot those a little bit farther aside. There we go. Oops. And so let me get to somewhere where I've done something. This is a flip out. You have flips. This is one of the faux bags that I don't have anything in yet, but this will also flip out. This kit is from House Whimsy, and it's just beautiful. Let me grab something so I can show you where this is a tuck spot, not a big deal. This is just printed on tracing paper, and then I liked it so much, I just put it on the page. I did some stamping different places with different color inks and oxide sprays. So those are in here. And this is the back side of that page where the tracing paper is put on. I did a lot of stamping on the background. And as I work through this, and these pages are not, hold on, oh yeah, these pages are not completed yet. Of course, they're going to, they could have some more stamping and what have you there. So, some little bees. This page, some stamping around the edge. I love that little flower. I may do some watercolor in this journal too, I'm not sure. And then that flips over on top of that beautiful print. I have one of these prints, a different flower, but in each of the signatures. So that was signature 1. Now that will be followed up with signature number 2, which will be facing this page. So I just stuck this in here to remind me I wanted to finish this card, this tag, and put it somewhere in the journal. I don't know that it's going there. I think that's a better spot for a big journaling card, but we're just not quite there yet. This is another tuck spot. And let me find something small. Hold on. Let me find something small. Here. Oops. Butterflies. Butterflies dancing on my desk. This is a pocket. This is a tuck spot. I had a page that I could have extended, but I thought I was going to put something textural, and this trim reminded me of, hey, the field, the gardens, you know, that kind of thing. So that went on there. Here's another one of these page extensions, which I love. You can see it flips the whole way over. I'm going to do something with those. This is another tuck spot here. And this beautiful printed on a tissue paper. But I liked, if you notice the tissue paper, I could see the script printing behind, and I like that. So I don't know what I'm going to put on this page yet. And moving along, because these are just regular pages. Here we have, and I stuck these in, here we have another tuck spot with a couple of cards that I'd like to put in this signature. So I stuck them in there. Those are not completed yet. Here's one of my faux tracing paper bags. They're faux glassine bags, and this is the tag I've chosen to go in here. And this is a little butterfly, that tag that slides in and out. You can write on either side, and it goes in, and then it just slips down over that little slit just a little bit. I love this tag. And if you turn it over, you can see it looks like a tag and a tag, but it's really just one tag with a pocket with another writing spot. And I'll probably put a little label or something here. Now, I love this, and I don't know if it's staying in that bag, but when I get around to putting it in, it will go somewhere where this butterfly can also sit in front of whatever it's tucked into. So if it's tucked into a pocket, it'll sit over top. So I thought that was kind of cute. This is a nice tuck belly band, and I had a card I was using because I wanted to put the card in wonky. I didn't want it to go in this way. I didn't want it to go straight in this way. I wanted it to go wonky, and it came out perfect. And each of these is a little pocket, so each of those will have something in them. So what have you guys been working on? I know that you're out there, and I know you're working on something, but some of you are pretty quiet, and step out of your comfort zone and join me, because, you know, I'm the same way. I don't come out of my comfort zone easily. So come out, join us, let us know what you're making. We all love to share. I'd love to see what you're doing. Okay, so that's signature 1 and 2. Let's go on to signature number 3. Now signature 3, like the rest, is not completed yet. Let me show you what this will back up to. I've done stitching on these pages. As you can see, there's stitching here. Oh, let me show you this other. I also stitched, you might not be able to see, but to add some interest to this, what is a printed digital collage page, I added some stitching around some of these little parts to show that they were illusion of being on top of the paper. They are not, they are part of the print. But this is the second signature. This is the third signature, so these pages will be facing each other. And I made this little envelope a while back, and we're going to flip that open. And I'll set this one aside for right now. And space to journal on. And this, of course, is a tuck spot. I'm going to put something there. And I have this butterfly out because I wanted something lighter color here. I'm not sure about I'm going to use it, but I may put something like that there. So while this looks like a tag, no, it's a tuck spot. This is an envelope. How cute is that? I just love it. You know, journaling spot, glossy glossy accents here on the little center of the flower. Not sure you can see that, but I hope so. Okay, so that's the front of signature number 2, and I'm going to put this little butterfly back in the pocket. I also did some glossy accents on the butterfly body there. So while this is a nature journal, certainly is inspired with lots of butterflies and things like that. This is going to be a flip, and you can see my absolutely, you know, I'm very particular that my edges are very straight, as you can see here. It's absolutely not straight at all. Plain pages that need to be done, stamped, and coffee dyed papers. A long way to go. Maybe I'll stitch around a few of those. Let me just set this up. We have some beautiful dangle lace, and I'm going to attach this when I'm done. But I think before I'm done, I would like to put something under here and then have, oops. Let me just pull up this part of the page. Just 1 minute. Okay. There we go. I think I'd like to have something under there, and then I would put, so I might do, I don't know yet. I don't know. You know, doing these journals is really something because this is just a page extension. You can write on this note card, beautiful. You can just get going along and doing more and then more and then more, and you don't know when to stop. And so I work on like the ephemera pieces and pockets and things that are going in, and then I go back and go, wow, now I got to make all these inserts, tags, journaling cards, etc. So this is a nice big envelope I made, and it is acting as of course, a pocket which holds this journaling card. Oopsie, journaling card. And it was a collage page, and then I collaged some more on top of it. And then I had a little bit of sari silk ribbon and a little charm there. But it's acting as a page extension as well, as you can see here. And this is the back of that envelope. Maybe this page is upside down. I shall have to go back and take a look. I guess it depends where I want this, because this is the other side of that. So if I turn this way, then this will go here. And this would go here. Huh, I don't mind that. Okay. So there's that, and the end. Okay. So let me put the signature number 3 away. I hope you're enjoying that. Stay with me. There's surprises toward the end of this journal, because sometimes my journals, I work front to back, and then as I'm working on them, I work back to front. And why do I do that? Because I get distracted in creating the signatures where I start building things, and I build things into the front of the journals. And then as I get to the back, I kind of realize the journal's getting too chunky and I start cutting things back, and I didn't want to do that. So I work front to back on the signatures, and then I work from the back signature to the front signature another time. So I mix it up. This, I decided to use that same trim, stitch that on, and I like it. It will hang outside the journal, as you can see, when it's finished. And another one of these beautiful flowers. I love how these turned out. Little bumblebee. This page. Now this page is still in progress. I will show you. That's the purpose of this video after all. But this is a tag, as you can see. It's a pretty tag. Has writing space on the back and on the back here. And it sits in this pocket right here. Now if you notice, this looks like one page. It is not. Let me just show you. And I wanted this to stick over the top, and this flips, it looks like one page. Before I go to the back of this, I'll show you this top part. This is just a pocket, and it carries a journaling card on the inside of this pocket. Oopsie. There we go. Come on. There we go. I use some very extremely special lace in this journal too. It's very special to me. Okay, so then this kind of acts as a closure to hold this together. But let's say we're looking through the journal, we take this apart and we go, okay, what's this? We turn the page and we have another little journaling pocket here. And if you notice, this is then a flip of its own. So this one holds this back pocket together. Well, I guess it isn't. No, I guess it doesn't. So if you didn't put a tag in this pocket, or you put one that fit and didn't come above, then you wouldn't have anything holding this. Should I call it a short page because it doesn't go clear to the edge? I wanted these tabs sticking out, and I wanted to use these, get a little pair of scissors here just a moment. And so this is another tuck spot here. I thought I would add some of this, and you could see I don't like the plain cardstock brown on the back of these. Actually, this was a brown envelope, so you'll see the back of it on another page. And then this page, like I said, this is a tuck spot. Some more of that wonderful lace. I did stitch around all these cards, so let me bring that up close so you could see. I stitched around all the cards and added the pretty lace. I'll stick that back in there. This is another one of these special prints, and I love that you can see it through the tracing paper. Could use vellum or anything clear, but I like the tracing paper. It has a nice sound and texture to it. The journal does have a touch of pink. Here's another one of these fabric page extensions. Looking lovely. Back of those pages still need something done. I'm not sure this is staying here. This is one of the pockets I made, but since this signature has some pink in it, I thought it really kind of goes with this beautiful signature. So I stuck it in there for now. A piece of that special lace down here. I have a video on how I made these collage envelopes in the playlist if you want to take a look. That's the other side of that picture of that other flower. I just love those. And this is intended simply as a tab on this page. And I will be working on finishing these up. I have a couple ideas for these. Couple ideas. And this, I like that for a journaling spot, so I'm pretty sure that's going to stay and not get covered up unless I put a pocket on that page. And this is the back of signature number 3. Wonderful. We are moving along. Is that right? 3? No, we did 1, 2, 3. This is signature. Yes, this is signature 3. This one is signature 4. So it went like that. Oops. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. So this is signature 3, which we already went through. And the back of this will be to the front of this. Okay. Now when we turn this signature over, it's signature 4, it will be facing this page, which is signature 5. And can you imagine if I didn't hook these all together with these little binder clips? Can you imagine me trying to remember what went where? I flipped through these so much, it's just amazing. So on the front page of this signature, I did the same thing. I stitched around these collage pieces, you can see there, and I stitched around the entire page. I used a light color thread because I love the images on this digital kit, and I didn't want to take away from how they look. I put a little fussy cut there. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the tags I made with one of those little safety pins that I made. I have a video on making those as well, and I thought that little tag came out really cute. I love doing things like this off the page. I think it's so cute. It adds some interest to what becomes a regular tag when the sides are straight. This is one of the little envelopes I made. I added the lace, a little charm here, and you can see it pops up, so something will go inside of here. But it's also a pocket, and that is where this little tag sits. So when you open it up, you have a little bit of a surprise with a tag there and something in this pocket as well. So cute. Some more of that dangle lace. Should I call it dangle lace? I don't know. But we'll do something with that. I want to put, you know what, I might even put a piece of cloth under there and attach this down, although I hate to mess it up. I like it kind of free flowing. And then put something under that. I don't know. We'll come back to that. This was a flip up with journaling spot. We need some decoration there. Stamping, plain grid, and a fabric extension. Gotta put something on that. Love that. Love these. And then this is the back of the, and this is another one of those. This is strictly a tab and a small, very small, very narrow, I should say, narrow this way. Tuck spot, pocket. And on the back is the other side of this. Let me go back. So it's a very narrow tuck spot here, and it's a very narrow pocket. I keep saying tuck spot here as well, but this is the tag I chose to put in here, and I love it on this page. And you can see this is a tuck spot here. Let me see where we can put something in there. Tuck spot on a tag, a little dangle with a little charm. Beautiful. Butterfly on the back. On the back of this one is just the pink that I've used in other areas of the journal. And again, that off the page look while providing a tuck spot, and that was just fussy cut out of the pages. But when you see it here, I just love the way it looks when, get this turned over so that the little charms are on the front. I just love the way it looks when that's coming off the page. So I do that, not everywhere because it would spoil the whole look of it, but enough that I'm happy with it. And then this will be the back page, and then this will be the inside of the back cover, which isn't done yet. So let me pull those all together. 5, 4, love this up tuck here, love that. 3, 2, and 1. So that is my little video for today. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how far I've come so far. Hopefully the next time I will have this journal far enough along that we're ready to do the cover and the spine. And then the last thing, well, close to the last thing I'm going to do is sew in the signatures. And I will either use a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but on this one I'm thinking about using a 5-hole pamphlet stitch because we have those pages where I've divided that envelope and made different flip pockets that are halfway. So with a 3-hole, I don't want a chance that it doesn't get secured well enough. So again, thank you for watching. So happy that you joined me. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. Do something you love. Share it with everyone here. Come back often. I love to see you. And until the next time,